For the hair and makeup for the pop art, I highly recommend, if you do nothing else, painting your hair. It just makes a huge difference, and apart from wearing a wig, it really gives it more of that cartoon feel. And whether or not your hair is blonde or dark or whatever color, I suggest going white first, and then you're going to get the true color over the top of it. It's going to give you also the white can shine through. You can leave it in certain areas, which will give you more dimension. So craft paint, tempera craft paint, anything temporary will just wash out with shampoo. The yellow here was really a bright yellow, which looked even more so over the top of the white. And I would just say, get inspired by a still shot that you love. This was something here that I found in the Chicago Art Institute, and I just loved it, and it kind of gave me my inspiration for this look. I think I've seen a lot of pop art where they go too light on the foundation, so I just went a couple of shades lighter than my natural skin tone. Rather than painting myself white, I just used a really light foundation, and I think that also really made it look great. The lighting, I think when you take the pictures, is also very key. For my husband's hair, we did the same thing with paint and the black accents. Again, just look at a picture, a still shot of something that you really like that's already pop art, and work with your own bone structure. I used the tip of my brush here and just dipped it in paint. Again, the same, just craft paint, which works so much better than makeup because it has a little bit of a dimension to it, and it won't smudge and blur or bleed when you touch it once it dries. This is with no lights on me, and this is with lights on us. So you can see the difference that lighting makes when you're photographing this look. It's huge. So each time there was a flash on us, it just looked better. With my husband's costume, we just used duct tape just a shirt that he had, and you can see the piping around there is all duct tape, and his tie was made out of duct tape. Again, there's another shot of me with no lights, and then you can see the difference that the paint and everything just pops. So I'm using a Q-tip here, and you can pretty much use anything that any size of dots, obviously, that you're going for there. I'm using the end of a bobby pin. I just opened it up and made the dots smaller on my lips. One thing that I would say or recommend is, if you're going to be using red for your face, don't cover the entire half of your face. I would maybe just do like a line, or I don't know, a zigzag or something, because to me it just looked kind of like measles. And maybe you could just use a softer color. The blue, I felt like, looked great, but I think the red, sometimes if you just use a softer color, that might be a better option for that. So the dress, I just bought an inexpensive dress on Amazon. And then you can see also in my hair that I use the black paint in the black sections. So just get your hair into any type of vintage shape and just go for it and paint it. Make it your own. Have a good time. Happy Halloween.